It's getting hot away. 7T back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all hit that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Whether it's your first time, if you could not make it your last time, if you could hit that subscription button as well. Tell a friend and tell a friend. We talk that good boxing every day, not just today. Here with a bit of breaking news or information or tea. I don't know if you checked out my last Southern Tea, but the Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk fight is looking like it's dead in the water. Daniel Du Bois could be, you know what I mean, the replacement opponent. But this Southern Tea EP is about the 160-pound division. That's right. Triple G, Adrian Lara. It was sent to purse bid. It was mandated, right? It was mandated by the WBA, right? So I was extremely excited. I had been talking about this fight for a minute. Actually, like years ago, right? I had been setting this, this Triple G versus Adrian Lara fight up, right? We were right on the horizon, right? Triple G had actually stated after his Canelo fight that he would be down, you know what I mean, for the fight. That he was actually interested in it, right? He said before the Canelo fight that he may retire, right? But right after the Canelo fight, he came back and said that he wasn't retiring, and then he let go of the IBF belt, right? I think it was the IBF belt. He had the IBF and the WBA belt, and he let go of the IBF belt because he said he wanted to take bigger fights, right? He said he wanted to take bigger fights, so he was going to keep the WBA and fight Adrian Lara for the WBA. Well, I guess in between that time of the Canelo fight, and now he's had a bit of a change of heart. You know what I mean? I was led to believe right by him that he would retire after the Canelo fight, but after the Canelo fight, he said that he wouldn't retire. He would return to 160. And then the first thing I said was, well, if he going back to 160, he gonna have a few mandatories, right? So he did away with the IBF mandatory, and he said that he'll be fighting, for the WBA, Adrian Lara. Well, now he's saying that he's not going to fight Adrian Lara for the WBA belt. He's officially vacated his belt, right? He wrote a letter to the WBA stating that he will vacate his belt. So that automatically makes Adrian Lara the WBA super champ. And it's possible that Adrian Lara could fight Danny Garcia for the 160-pound title belt at a 155-pound catch weight. You know what I mean? Danny Garcia and Adrian Lara could be facing off at 150-pound catch weight. You know what I mean? Versus so we got Danny and Lara for the 160-pound title. Remember, I did earlier, right? I did a Southern T a while back that Danny Garcia has stated that he wanted to fight Adrian Lara. He said before he said, he said he thought back on his career before he ended his career, right? He said he didn't want to be known as the guy, who never won a big fight at 147. So he changed divisions because anything over 154 is considered 160. Teddy, anything over 154 is considered 160. Anything over 154 is considered 160, no matter if it's a catch weight or not. Tank and Ryan Garcia, they fighting at 140 because they fighting at 136. Anything over the weight limit is considered the next division, no matter if it's a catch weight or not. You know what I mean? But yep, Triple G has no belts. He's vacated his WBA belt, and now it's looking. Adrian Lara has been named the WBA Super Champ, and now it's looking like Danny Garcia versus Adrian Lara is going to be made for that belt at 160 pounds. I'm actually going to do. You know what? Now I'm gonna keep it like this. I'm gonna keep it like this. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna take too much of y'all time. I know my brother G5 live, right? And I got to get some more bets in. You know what I mean? Feed my face, all that good stuff. So I ain't gonna keep too much of y'all time with this joint. Adrian Lara has officially, you know what I mean, dropped his WBA super belt, so he won't be defending against Adrian Lara. Adrian Lara is already the super champ. We got Danny Garcia versus Adrian Lara, possibly being the next fight in the line. You know what I mean? So why couldn't Josh Taylor and T.O. Do that catchweight bullshit for Undisputed? Bob called him idiot when he said that. I don't know, maybe because Bob didn't want to do that, John Tay. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. Skin Hardaway, Southern T. This ain't the past, this ain't the future, but just the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Look.